Congress and Exhibition Cape 6. It's just the opening ceremony of this program, which takes two levels. We have the meeting between political decision makers, directors and specialists from the national and international companies, representatives from regional organizations, academic professionals and others from over 18 African countries. There is also another level of the conference, which is the International Exhibition of Economic Operators, national and international companies present on the continent, and potential investors coming together to present new technologies and know-how in the petroleum sector. And the Vice President of Nigeria and other invited guests are heading to these exhibitions to look at these new technologies and know-how in the petroleum sector, which will help African countries here gathered to promote their oil and gas industry here at the 6th African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition Cape 6. Key players in the African Petroleum Producers Association. Nigeria is delighted to host this 6th edition of the African Petroleum Conference. There will be roundtables and documentaries that are planned to further enrich presentations by the carefully selected speakers. And the theme for the Congress, which is APPA, Positioning African Oil and Gas for Global Development and Value Addition, focuses on issues that deal with contemporary concerns of African countries, major challenges facing APPA member countries and the world at large. Issues such as climate change and volatile oil prices and development of hydrocarbon sector in the oil and gas industry are also important at this conference. And the oil producing companies are here gathered to find common solutions to African problems. They also say that this is time for Africa to take charge of development in the oil and gas industry rather than wait on the rest of the world to take action and decide what happens in Africa. The 6th African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition Cape 6. Now, this is the first time Nigeria will be hosting this event, and the African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition is Africa's most strategic oil and gas meeting. It takes place every 3 years and attracts petroleum specialists from all over the world and Africa's top government officials in the petroleum sector. The key African Petroleum Producers Association initiative offers a unique platform of opportunities to share expertise, discuss strategies, opportunities for developing oil activities, investments, partnerships. It also helps build relationships and ties between decision makers and professionals in the oil and gas industry. And the African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition always takes 2 levels whenever it occurs, in three spaces of 3 years. There is first a meeting between political decision makers, directors and specialists from the national and international companies, representatives from regional organizations and academic professionals. The second part of the Cape Conference is an international exhibition which would commence in a few minutes. Now, this international exhibition has in attendance economic operators, national and international companies present on the continent, and potential investors. These all come together to present new technologies and know-how in the petroleum sector. The idea of these exhibitions at the second level of the Cape Conference is to ensure that there is a cross-fertilization of ideas among African countries who have the task to ensure that development commences in Africa, and the solutions profiled are African solutions for African problems. Now, this exhibition is expected to also be opened by the Vice President, who will do that in a matter of minutes. It's just been the opening ceremony of the African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition Cape 6 in Nigeria. This is the first time Nigeria will be hosting this event, which started in 2003. There have been 5 editions before this one, and this conference is being organized by the African Petroleum Producers Association, APPA. This association was founded by Nigeria and 7 other countries in Lagos, Nigeria, in 1987. There were 8 founding countries, but today we have 18 countries, 18 member countries of the African Petroleum Producers Association. Besides Nigeria, there is Algeria, there is Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Libya, Ghana, Niger Republic, South Africa, Chad, and Gabon. These are the 18 member countries of the African Petroleum Producers Association. All these 18 member countries are present here in Abuja, Nigeria, for these African Petroleum Congress and Exhibition Cape 6, as well as other countries from around the world who are interested in showcasing new technologies and know-how in the petroleum sector. This exhibition will kick off in a matter of minutes, and it also will be opened by the Vice President of Nigeria.